Hey everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your news report, second stimulus check update, and second stimulus package update for December 7th. Happy Monday everybody, and hope you're having a great day. Now folks, we have some great news because stimulus checks have just been announced in Washington, D.C. According to Newsweek, a second round of stimulus checks for select Americans was announced in Washington, D.C. on Monday, but not by the federal government. In regards to unemployment benefits, CNBC reports that the Senate is pushing to pass a federal stimulus relief package that would inject financial aid into households and businesses. And according to CNN, multiple economists have urged Senator Bernie Sanders to not reject the next $908 billion relief bill. Remember that Bernie Sanders said on Friday that he would oppose the yet-to-be-released legislation. Sanders wrote in a statement, "The American people need help, and they need help now." Now before we get into the video, be sure to subscribe to my channel, click the notifications bell, and let's get this video to 5,000 likes. If you think that Congress must pass more stimulus relief before the end of the year. My message to our American government is to pass stimulus relief. No more political games. The good American people need help. If you agree with me, leave a comment down below saying, "I agree."
Yeah, and Congressman James Comer, Republican of Kentucky, thanks for joining us. I think maybe you had your earpiece in, Congressman Kana, and you heard what I was saying. So I'm worried that people are going to get mad at you in your own party because you have said again and again you thought it was a big mistake not to take 1.8 trillion. Do you stand by that?
Take the deal, and now we're down to 900 billion. Now look, we have to get something done. My big issue with this deal that I hope we can fix is right now a lot of the money is with the PPP program and not enough with the unemployment insurance. It only extends it to March. I think the recession coming may last longer.
Everybody tell me in the comments down below, which party is to blame for holding back the second stimulus payment? Is it the Republicans or the Democrats? And according to CNN, economists have urged Bernie Sanders to not vote against the stimulus relief bill. Washington is nearing a breakthrough on a desperately needed federal relief package that could keep the fragile economy recovered. They could keep the fragile economic recovery intact. But Senator Bernie Sanders is furious that the bipartisan legislation does not include stimulus payments. Sanders threatened Friday to oppose the yet-to-be-released legislation, arguing that it was morally wrong. Sanders wrote in a statement, "The American people need help and they need help now." Peter Navarro, the White House economic advisor, also expressed a displeasure about the lack of stimulus checks. Navarro told Fox Business the $908 billion package is about 2 months late and $1 trillion short. CNN goes on to say that the bipartisan package being negotiated in Congress would help because it includes forgivable loans to small businesses, extra funding to state and local governments, to help with distributing vaccines, and an extension of moratoriums on evictions. Crucially, it would provide $300 per week of enhanced federal unemployment benefits and extend expiring unemployment programs for gig workers and those that have worked for more than 26 weeks. The Senate is rushing to pass a federal stimulus relief package that would inject financial aid into households and businesses. Lawmakers are still ironing out specifics, which may be available early this week. The relief package allocates $180 billion for additional unemployment insurance. It's the second largest pot of money available, placing only behind $288 billion in support for small businesses.
This money could have been going to work, and if that is true, what do you ascribe that to? What were her motivations for not accepting? Did you talk to her? What did she say to you?
Well, she said that, look, McConnell at the time, if you remember, was not willing to move as well. I mean, the White House had a deal at 1.8, 1.9 trillion. Mnuchin had moved, the White House had moved. If McConnell had moved and put it before the Senate, I think it would have increased pressure. But there's no doubt in my mind that we should have been doing more back then to get the 1.8 trillion.
So with both sides, I guess the bottom line is, I don't know what we could have arrived at. Maybe, I don't know. It's history. Neither side moved. Congressman Comer, what do you think happened back then?
Including funds for the Paycheck Protection Program. According to CNBC, the bill would also offer money to state and local governments, vaccine development and distribution, education, housing assistance, and childcare. The proposal would give unemployed workers a $300 weekly enhancement to jobless benefits. That's half of the $600 a week boost workers received from the $2.2 trillion CARES Act passed in spring. The proposal would also offer additional weeks of unemployment benefits for self-employed gig workers, who are traditionally ineligible for aid from the state. Now remember, folks, that the CARES Act paid benefits to those workers through the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program. The CARES Act also gave 13 extra weeks of benefits.
Extended unemployment, and because of the added unemployment, that a lot of employees didn't come back to work after the initial shutdown because they were being incentivized to stay at home. They made more money, or made about as much money not working than working. So we certainly don't want to pass any type of government legislation that incentivizes people not to go to work. We want to safely reopen the economy, and we recognize that we need some stimulus, but I would like to see, and most Republicans would like to see, targeted stimulus. Whereas with the PPP loan program, we target the industries like the restaurant industry and the tourism and travel industry, the specific industries that both parties agree have been devastated by these government shutdowns. We need to help those industries, and I think that there's a willingness to do that. I just don't know that we're willing to spend another $1 to $2 trillion, but certainly.
As of now, it appears payments will not be backdated, meaning they would be available to workers unemployed as of January 1st. Lawmakers have also discussed making a $300 subsidy available back to December 1st. The duration of extra benefits for PUA recipients and those collecting PEUC is also unclear. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell had suggested a 3-month separation, a 3-month extension in a separate, narrow relief proposal. In his speech Sunday, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer said a bipartisan bill would extend these benefits for 4 months. Everybody tell me what you think is going on in Congress. Why are our politicians playing political games, and why are they not passing more stimulus relief? Tell me what you think of our politicians in the comments down below. With that being said, everybody, that is all the news in regards to your second stimulus check and unemployment benefits. If you found this video useful, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the notifications bell. And let's get this video to 5,000 likes if you think that Congress must pass more stimulus relief.